Check it out. You know what I mean? Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Man. Kojo, it's a
Oh, wow. Goodness. It's great to see you as always.
Oh, Kojo, yes.
And you know, I'm a bit worried, okay?
Yeah.
Which route do you take when you're coming to work? Like, drive a fine van?
Maybe N1.
N1. Yeah.
Airport residential. Fakanda.
Yeah. I do that sometimes as well. Yeah. I'm just a bit concerned. Okay, we tend to come to work at a time when there isn't that much traffic on the roads, but when it's busy, reckless driving can result in some very, very serious accidents.
Yeah.
You saw what happened yesterday, right?
Yes.
The motorbike rider who ended up dead.
It happened to me on Sunday. I was in traffic. The next thing I knew, one car just hit me from the back. So I only got my car, today. I got my car last night.
Right. Wow.
If anyone was sitting at the back, I'll be in trouble. Person will be hurt, badly hurt.
It reminds me.
A taxi driver and when I came out speaking to the taxi driver, what happened to you? What's wrong? My brakes failed.
Your brakes failed?
You see, and there's this little thing. This is what actually makes me very, very angry about these matters when I hear it. And I was having this chat with Ato yesterday up there when we heard the story. Your brakes don't fail all of a sudden.
Wait, that's
it will give you signs.
Yeah.
And you would know that your brake has issues.
And you need to replace it.
You need to replace it. And whilst you're in the process of trying to replace it, you know that you have to be extra careful when you're driving. So in a traffic situation, why were you driving at 60 or whatever? Because to hit my car...
When you know you have bad brakes.
When you have bad brakes. And to hit my car and have your airbag and all out and your whole bonnet destroyed should tell you that you're on some speed.
Yeah. And look, so yesterday's was some big truck.
Yes, it's the same thing.
Brakes failed, ran into like 3 other cars, and ended up killing a motorbike rider.
All of a sudden, I'm hearing my brakes failed. It is not normal. It's really, I don't, but it's really silly to tell them that your brakes failed. Yes, that's the point.
Let me tell you something, George. This happened maybe a year ago, okay? I was going home.
Yeah.
I went down the Achimota stretch and I was joining the N1, you know, the ramp where you join the N1. Now, just as I was joining, I looked to my left and I saw there was a truck, you know, coming along, and there was enough space between the truck and me, so I joined safely. Now, there were other cars behind me also joining. So the truck driver realized that they would probably be better off in the slowest lane, so that those who are joining will have space to join. So this truck starts moving slowly, indicated first, and then starts moving into the slower lane. Some guy in a little car, a little Daewoo something, is bombing it down the road and seeking to overtake the truck in the slow lane. So it's undertaking, right? The car ends up between the front and rear tires of the truck, because the truck was moving into the lane, and it was the truck bed was high, so it ended up above this car. So the driver panicked when he saw that there was a whole truck, you know, overshadowing his car, and he braked. So the rear wheels of the truck went over his car.
Shit.
Okay.
I think we need to, and I think we need to take responsibility, because the last time, was a Trotsky trying to overtake me. Went on the left side. There was an on-rushing car, so now he had to do like 60. Because I was like 50. He had to do 60, and those in the Trotsky were quiet. So I stopped in the middle of the road and went straight to the trotro and spoke to those in the car. But the guy is about to kill you, and you can't see.
And you are quietly sitting in there.
Why are you quiet in trotro? And some even make it easy and tell the driver, "Oh, you need to tell me, please." Kojo, this issue. You see, Oreku's friend had a similar, experience. That was only the weekend. So what's happening? It's like when you sit in the car, your life is on lease for a taxi driver or a trotro driver to just use it anyhow and give it to you later.
Like how?
So we must take responsibility. Those of us in the trotro, those of us in the taxis, and then the private cars. I don't know. Yesterday I was so hurt. Yes. Because I had a similar experience just on Sunday. Yeah.
Now, look, the thing that baffles me, okay, how can you know the statistics, the numbers, and still feel like you are okay with this trotro driver or this taxi driver or this Uber driver? You are okay. You don't need to say a word. You can trust his reckless choices. How can you say that when you know the numbers? Have you seen the figures? This year, even because of COVID, we've not suffered as bad. But in 3 regions alone, in October 2020, there was a story on My Joy Online. 3 regions, 242 people dead. This is not injured, dead.
Because sometimes when I hear
3 regions,
yes, and when I hear these stories, I am not surprised. Gary will tell you, we went on this Ghana Premier League tour to visit the Ghana Premier League clubs. I think it was from Techiman to Kumasi. Yeah. Look, the way the guy was driving some VIP, I'm like, hey. Look, so we have to take.
Why do you trust your driver and stay silent when he's driving recklessly?
So why? Because everyone was quiet in the Trotsky when I.
Why do you believe you are okay? You are safe. You will get home.
The guy is virtually killing you.
Look, the people who died, these 242 people, and I think it's from January to September. These 242 people. Do you think when they left their home, they thought they were going to die?
And you see, Kojo, you see that thing? Those who are, when they see the traffic light in green, they want to quickly go through because yellow is telling you that the next is red, and they want to do the odd timing and go through it. I'm sure that's what the taxi driver did.
Will side swipe you.
And for some they see the red. Because they see the red and they want to do the odd timing and go through the red before the green shows for the next lane to come through. Charlie. That's in the ball. No. I'm really sad about it.
And every day you switch on your radio, we're talking about drive safe. We've got an entire campaign.
And people are dying. And you are sitting in a Trotsky right now listening to us.
Quietly.
And the guy he's
overtaking, he's misbehaving, and you are quiet.
And you tell the driver to stop. I don't know. And Kojo, my point is, if you do this and you die on your own, or do this and affect your own family, it is fine. But you disturb someone who is on his.
My goodness!
I just come out from wherever going to get water or something. I'm going back home, and all I know is someone hits me. You are driving well, and that's what really hurts me.
You are doing the right thing.
Yeah, someone is doing the right thing, and before you know it, because someone is being silly on the road, you let someone lose their life. Everybody
on social media was lamenting when a young lady died on her way back to Accra from Cape Coast. I don't remember her name, but everybody was posting pictures of her. All right, a very nice young lady, just life snuffed out. Okay, whatever her hopes and dreams, forget it. They are not going to happen again because someone else. Someone else killed her with his recklessness, and that person was reckless, and there were people in his or her car, and the person was being reckless, and they were quiet until with the person's recklessness killed someone. Now someone is dead.
You can't bring the person back to life.
That's costly silence. Yeah. That is costly silence. No, I think we can't afford it.
Yeah, we have to take responsibility as passengers, because I don't know why those driving public transport can't understand that because you have people in your car, you have to even be extra careful.
Hey!
See, the taxis and taxis who want to be moving left, right, center.
They are the reckless ones. Yeah, the ones with more lives in their hands.
In their car. Because the taxi I'm talking about had four passengers.
Wow,
with one lady screaming because she virtually hit. She was in front. And she was screaming. She was so traumatized. So, why? You are carrying someone to Kumasi. You have to take your time. Because you are responsible for over 50, 60 people in your car. But they are the guys who are even misbehaving on the road.
Charlie. I mean, that's why, look, my son is 10 years old. Sometimes we just want him to go and visit his grandparents in Cape Coast or Pram. And he ought to be old enough so that I can say, look, get in an Uber and go to Pram. He ought to be. I mean, Fifi is very responsible.
But
all right, but I would never make that mistake. Never. I'm taking him myself, and even then, there's no guarantee that we will arrive, there without any incident. There's no guarantee. Look, so if you're listening to us, if you're in your car today, you have to understand what a lottery it is.
Yeah, before we talk about the police and what they need to do, let us start from you. Let's start from you, because
let's not take it far. You, whether you are the one driving or you're just sitting in the back, quietly condoning the murderous mistakes that your driver is making.
Disappointed.
This is all part of our drive safe campaign.
We really have to do this, because you won't believe it that when the accident happened, one of the passengers in the taxi driver's car actually came out and was defending the taxi driver. I'm like, look at you, the guy could have killed you. Hey, hold on. Why are you even trying to speak for this taxi driver who almost killed you? And it's like, no, my way they will be at me accident, president playing accident. I felt like weeping, I felt like weeping when I heard that. Anyway, could you?
So now accidents are normal.
That's what you were telling me.
All right. Well, the Drive Safe campaign will go on until we understand that accidents are not normal. We are here to denormalize accidents. Can you imagine?
Yes. No, that's the president's playing accident.
Hey. So as a nation, look. So
that's why I realized that we have a serious problem.
So right now, our problem is that as a nation, we have to launch a campaign, spend money and time and resources on a campaign to educate people that accidents are not normal.
Yeah, because they think it's normal.
Do you know what else we could be doing with this time, with this airtime?
Your people. Let me call them your people for now.
Charlie, they are our people, and I despair. For lack of knowledge, they perish.
What's the morning?
Charlie, let's do something pleasant.
Oh, yeah, something pleasant.
Some people are celebrating their birthdays. Very special people. Yeah. Charlie, what have you got? Talk to me.
This is a happy birthday to Lieutenant Colonel Anthony Nana Amwako, the commanding officer of the base ordnance of the Ghana Army. Quite a special one. Man. We salute you this morning. It's a chaotic shout to you.
A heavy individual.
Yeah, and also belated birthday to Mrs. Seyram Amakpa Asasu. For me, this is coming to you from Uncle Lechu. Yes, you work at the Ghana Investment Promotion Center. And then we've got good morning as well. Kindly, we have to wish Mrs. Lorraine Jan. She is the Deputy Director of the Administration, University of Professional Studies. Happy birthday to you from Philomena Dazi. Hey, Philomena. Okay.
I haven't heard that name in a while.
Yeah, also Philomena.
I knew you were going there. Anyway, happy birthday to Isaac Kwesiedu. It's your birthday today, and you've got a great team wishing you happy birthday. Jean, Calvin, Lester, Jeffrey, and Na are all wishing you the very, very best. They say you are the best thing that ever happened to us, and we love you more than you have ever thought. All right, happy birthday to Dr. Frimpoma Nelson, head of medical pharmacy at Kolebu Teaching Hospital. God bless you. It's our very own Kweku Uso Prepara's wife's birthday today.
Wow,
yes, Letitia Brinya, happy birthday. And Kweku Uso Prepara says, you be sweet like milk, ice cream, and chocolate cocktail.
Hey, this man.
He says he will marry you again 1,000,000 times over. Hey. I think he has some spare funds. He doesn't know what to do with.
Yeah.
This man, pa.
All right. So, let's get into the Joy Sports Center. It's brought to us by MTN.
Choose your own bundle your own way with MTN Flexi Bundle. Just dial *138# and enjoy bundles that don't expire. It's also brought to you by Standard Chartered Bank. Here for good. Now, Nivea Men Deep Range of products also brings us the Joy Sports Center. Good. And look, it's time to go deep for real freshness with 48-hour protection from sweat and bacteria and 48 hours deep moisturization with the Nivea Men Deep Range of products. Nivea Men, it starts with you. Official sponsors of Real Madrid, and of course their official brand ambassador is K-Fresh.
Your Standard Chartered LPM this morning.
Thank you. Look, this month at Standard Chartered, they are celebrating you, their clients. Over the past 120 years, their customers have been an integral part of their business. Their products and processes have all been structured and put together with you in mind. Now, as a token of their appreciation, they are giving you 50% off everything in UK brand stores across Ghana. So, from now up till the end of this month, you can visit and shop at any UK brand store at Accra Mall, Junction Mall, West Hills Mall, Achimota Mall, and Marina Mall and get a whopping 50% off. Further, from October 26 to October 30, you pay nothing for all mobile money transactions done on SC Mobile. Wow, that's fantastic. So they remain grateful to you for your custom and your continual feedback. Thank you for choosing Standard Chartered. Remember, they remain Ghana's #1 digital bank. Standard Chartered, here for good. So imagine having a soundtrack that simply reflects your mood every day of the week. Now imagine getting money every week just because of that song. Amazing, right? Well, thanks to MTN, you can win up to 1,000 Ghana cedis weekly, 4,000 cedis monthly, and the grand prize of 15,000 Ghana cedis with the MTN CRBT promotion. So just download your favorite song via any MTN Caller Tunes channel, copy a caller tune, or renew your existing caller tune and win big because, look, we're good together. Send the word START to 1355 or dial star 1355 hash to subscribe today. Terms and conditions apply. We day for you everywhere you go. So your car deserves the best treat. Introducing the latest addition to the Total Quartz engine oil family, the Quartz 9000 Future 0W20, specially conditioned and developed for the latest generation engine. Total Quartz 9000 Future 0W20 delivers excellent engine protection and cleanliness. It increases your oil change interval while reducing your fuel consumption. So for optimum performance and efficiency of your car, go to your nearest Total service station and ensure your car is well protected. Join the Total Quartz Nation movement now. Total Quartz, keep your engine younger
for longer. And Kojo, let's get into the stories for this morning. The Ghana Football Association has signed a partnership deal with Decathlon Ghana as official retail partners of the association for the next 4 years. The deal will see Decathlon as the only retail outlet selling souvenirs for the Ghana FA from 2020 to 2024. Consumers are therefore expected to contact Decathlon for all products of the association that will be on the market for consumption. Here's the Ghana FA boss, Keto Kraku.
The journey up to this point has been a worthwhile experience, which has confirmed to me that corporate Ghana is certainly listening to the rallying call of our dear Football Association. Decathlon is a globally recognized brand that shares a common interest with our Football Association, specifically in football and in sports in general. Their approach to this partnership is to sharpen access and focus on communicating and, most importantly, reinforcing the brand's commitment to the community it operates in. The Ghana Football Association has offered Decathlon Ghana Limited the unrivaled opportunity to take full advantage of the enormous visibility platforms available to it via our Football Association. The title of the official retail partner conferred on Decathlon Ghana Limited is a key role in the grand scheme of this administration.
Ghana FA boss Keto Kraku speaking there. Let's do some more here this morning. And Arsenal boss Mikel Arteta says there's more to come from the fantastic Thomas Partey after the midfielder's superb full debut in the 2-1 Europa League win at Rapid Vienna. Now, David Luiz and Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang scored 2 goals in 5 second-half minutes after Bernard Leno's mistake had gifted fantastic opener to ensure the Gunners began Group B with a victory. But it was a performance of the £45 million deadline day signing Thomas Partey that stood out.
He looked really solid, really comfortable, and I think he held midfield by himself in the second half as well when we were a little bit more open and we started to take more chances attacking certain spaces with some players, but I think he was fantastic tonight and there's much more to come from him.
I'll be telling you shortly what happened in the Europa League, but let me tell you about the quick news that are coming through now, because we know Mohamed Kudus will miss the AFCON qualifiers between Ghana and Sudan next month after suffering an injury that will keep him away from the games for months. Now, Kudus hobbled off the pitch in his first UEFA Champions League game against Liverpool after 6 minutes. Quick news as well there, Columbus Crew has announced that they have agreed a multi-year contract extension with defender Jonathan Mensah, a 30-year-old, is in his 4th season with the Crew and was named captain of the club ahead of the 2020 campaign. Mensah has made 95 regular season appearances for the club and has been the recipient of 2 Defender of the Year awards in 2018 and 2019. So let's jump back into the Europa League and get the rest of the results last night. Here's the BBC's Andy Bowell.
And wins for 3 of the English sides in action. Arsenal had a 2-1 victory away at Rapid Vienna. The Gabon international Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang came off the bench, scored their winner on 74 minutes. And there was a victory as well for Tottenham Hotspur. 3-0 winners at home to the Austrian side Lask. Leicester City had a 3-0 win at home to the Ukraine team Zorya Luhansk. Luhansk there losing 3-0. The opening goal for Leicester City coming from their midfielder James Maddison. Scottish side Rangers had a 2-0 win at Standard Liège. Kemar Roof's goal was scored from a distance of 54.6 yards. That's just short of 50 metres the furthest distance ever for a goal scored in the UEFA Europa League. Their old firm rivals Celtic were beaten 3-1 at home by AC Milan. Also in the same group, Lille beat Sparta Prague 4-1 away, a hat-trick there for Youssef Zazici, and the Uruguayan Darwin Núñez scored 3 of Benfica's goals in a 4-2 success over Lech Poznan. AZ Alkmaar had 13 players ruled out of their game at Napoli through coronavirus, but the Dutch team were still winners 1-0, their scorer Danny de Witt. Pablo Alcácer scored 2 goals in just 8 minutes as he came off the bench for the Spanish side Villarreal. They defeated Turkey's Sivasspor 5-3.
Let's talk the Ghana Premier League right now because Hearts have officially announced the appointment of Carlos Manuel Vaz Pinto as their new technical director. The Philippines have not had a substantive technical director since parting ways with Kim Grant in December last year, and the 46-year-old touched down in Ghana earlier this week ahead of his appointment. We look forward to that. Let's jump to Ashanti Gold because they are still in talks with the legal representatives of the head coach Roberto Landi, who has left the club due to unpaid entitlement he demanded. He signed a contract with the Miners in February this year, but left for his homeland in Italy due to the impact of COVID-19. Returned and still didn't find his money. But now, Daniel Bio, who is a part of the Ashanti Gold management, says they are working so hard to reach an agreement with the coach.
Currently, we've reached out to his legal representatives and we're expecting that they will come up with another alternative in terms of addressing the issue. We've put in place a whole lot of plans to ensure that this impasse doesn't have any major effect on the team. Like he already indicated, the assistant coach Thomas Dia is currently playing that role by virtue of the fact that he possesses a CAF licensing certificate. We recently appointed the head of the development in the person of Mr. Isaac Savo-Castro, who is also helping Coach Thomas Dia to perform that role. In the interim, this is what we are doing, and we are looking forward to trying to address the issue. If it doesn't happen, then the only option would be to appoint a new coach to occupy that position.
Still talking the Ghana Premier League, bankroll of Cape Fives, Alhaji Grusa has revealed that escaping relegation in the upcoming season is his major priority. Now, the Kumasi-based club failed to win a single game in the truncated 2019-2020 campaign, which kept them at the foot of the table. But Alhaji Grusa says he doesn't want to repeat of this.
We are preparing. God also is doing what he's doing. But this year, I don't want to see Kim Faisal in relegation again up to my dead body. That's inshallah. That's what I want.
Right, Alhaji, we get you this morning. Let's talk some tennis now, because the Ghana Tennis Federation, has made, or there's a donation right now, a set of wheelchairs there, or received that from the International Tennis Federation. So that's good news to know. They've got a set of wheelchairs there from the International Tennis Federation. The handing over held at the McDan Tennis Championship saw the women's top seed Yvonne Brustego cruise into the semi-finals. Michelle Kwena has more.
Coordinator of Ghana Wheelchair Tennis, Henry Labi, indicates the 10 wheelchairs received by the Ghana Tennis Federation is to facilitate the growth of wheelchair tennis in the country.
The wheelchairs was given to Ghana Tennis Federation to support the development of wheelchair tennis in Ghana. We've been playing wheelchair tennis since 2013, and it has gotten to a time that we have more players but limited wheelchairs. So we appeal to the ITF to support us with wheelchairs.
Meanwhile, in the most anticipated game of the women's singles between the Macaulay sisters, Shika beat her sister 6-1, 6-0 in 2 straight sets in what was quite a frustrating day for Yara as Shika booked her place in the semi-finals of the championship. This was the first ever matchup between the two sisters, and after beating her elder sister, Shika was modest in celebration and feels quite confident of winning the competition as she prepares to face Tracy Ampa in the semi-finals.
It's okay, surreal. It just felt good playing my best against my older sister and winning.
Jafet Bagabase in contention against Benjamin Fumi, while Yvonne Brustego faces of Mariama Ibrahim.
Alright, Michelle Quino with that special report there. Let's do some more games to come this weekend. Big games. I'm sure the fans are expecting the Clasico between Real Madrid and Barcelona, and in the English Premier League, the Chelsea Manchester United. With more what to expect this weekend, here's Joy Sports Moses Yaboa.
La Liga returns this weekend with one of the most intense rivalries in world football, El Clasico, as Barcelona host Real Madrid at the Camp Nou in a high-octane fixture that could potentially determine the early favourites in the title race. Elsewhere, Atletico Madrid will play at home to Real Betis and Sevilla will host Eibar. RB Leipzig head into Saturday's Bundesliga meeting with Hertha Berlin full of confidence after last weekend's 2-0 win at Augsburg kept them unbeaten and top of the table after 4 matches. Bayern Munich hosts Eintracht Frankfurt at the Allianz Arena on Saturday. Borussia Dortmund will look to rebound after their disappointing Champions League loss in the first Riviera derby of the season against Schalke 04 on Saturday. After dropping 2 points in a 1-1 draw at Crotone, Juventus will be looking to return to winning ways in Serie A when they host Verona. And in the Premier League, Manchester United welcome fellow top 4 hopefuls Chelsea to Old Trafford on Saturday for the headline fixture of game week 6 of the 2020-21 Premier League season. League leaders Everton will face Southampton away, and Thomas Partey's Arsenal will host Leicester City.
Good news to our ears. We love that, don't we? Thomas Partey will be in that game definitely against Leicester City. That's it for the Joy Sports Centre this morning. Could do so much to come this weekend, and we'll be looking forward to that. It's a
K-ya. All right, so much coming up on the Super Morning Show today. We're talking about cyberbullying. All right, it's a big thing. It affects us all, even if you've never been bullied before. Right, even if you think that when you are teasing people, it's just a joke. You know, you're just being funny. You're saying something to make people laugh. Today, you might be surprised at what the law says about that. Okay, stay with us. We're going to talk about it. We're going to get some education. We're going to actually explore the stories, the real life stories of people who have suffered at the hands of trolls, or people who have trolled others. All right, yeah, we'll be learning from all sides of the divide on this all-important issue. We've also got a date in Kumasi with Erastus Asare Donko to tell us some shocking tales of a rather disturbing spate of robberies and violent crimes that that city and region have been experiencing. Okay, that's all to come on Big Stories, brought to you by Guarantee Trust Bank. Wouldn't you rather bank with us? Vodafone, the future is exciting. Ready? And Latex Foam, your partner for life.